here is a pair of Air Zoom Generation 1 Nikes, the first pair of shoes for LeBron James. It's about, I think, 13 years old, but it looks intact. But after just wearing this pair twice, the soles, the bottoms, already separated from the midsole, from the top. And also you can already see with the flash on that glue residue is pretty much pronounced, which practically means it's impossible for this pair to have been worn only once. So for this video, well, this is more like an introduction. I plan to restore this pair. If you look at the trimmings, the plastic trimmings, it's already cracked. What we're gonna do is find a 3D printer, have this scanned, and then restore this. That's LeBron there. It says LeBron here. All the trimmings I needed for the repair. Let me show to you first the extent of the damage. So basically a problem is this part, it's sort of made of plastic. It's already cracking due to the age. The bottoms have already peeled off. It's coming off. So what I wanted was a replacement for this. And obviously I can make a transplant by buying another one, because this pair, the Air Zoom Generation 1, isn't exactly cheap. And of course I'd have to look for a size that'll match the trimming. Here's some of the bits and pieces from the actual shoe. And after a month or more, should have taken them quicker, this is what we get, the trimmings. And they're put in a nice box. What we have here are the trimmings, or the replacements. The white part is supposed to go inside or beneath the sole, so that's where the glue will be sticking. I'm not sure though if this color will pass the similarity test when we expose it under the sun. They used a resin, a special resin that was meant to be flexible. This is somehow firm, but it's not as firm as any form of plastic that could be molded when you 3D print a statue, when you apply pressure on it. Somehow bendable, not totally bendable. This cost me around $70 or $80 a piece. I had another one built. This is the second one. and I didn't want the shoes to look uneven. That's why I decided to have two printed. Even though this one's still attached, you can see the portions of the trimming are already cracking, and you know it's not gonna last long. When I had these things printed, they were asking me for a file, a 3D scanned file. I didn't have a scanned file for the original trimmings, and I don't think there's anyone who's bothered to scan this part of the shoe for reference online. And of course they had to charge me extra for that service of scanning this portion so they can replicate it. Well again, so I decided to have the trimmings repainted. I suddenly realized, if you saw the previous clips, the paint job wasn't really that close to the originals. And after a few more weeks of waiting, I got these. I got them back finally, so I can finally put them on, have them glued. This is how the trimmings look like now. So we're still not gonna get the perfect color, although they are nearer and darker than the previous paint job. We're taking the cheaper route by having 3D printed trimmings as replacements. And oh, by the way, I'm wearing my other one, my Air Zoom Generation, the black one. This was worn by LeBron in a commercial with Bernie Mac. It was entitled Chosen One. So one last look before we have this repaired. I'm gonna have the guys use Barge Infinity cement, by the way. So this is highly recommended all over the internet. Not only the internet, but also other guys who fix their shoes. I'm gonna have someone else do it because I don't want to mess the job up, and I guess there are more able hands than me. It's gonna go here. This white part is gonna go underneath the lip of the bottoms. So essentially they're gonna glue it here. The glue is gonna run all over the white surface while the blue sticks out. And they're back. So the repair guy found a way to attach my plastic trimmings onto these shoes, my Nike Air Zoom Generation 1 first game. He found out that he couldn't use this Barge Infinity cement despite this glue having a reputation of being an effective adhesive for restoring shoes, simply because he was dealing with plastic. The trimmings are plastic, and this is leather, and the bottom is rubber. So in order to solve that problem, this trimming, or these trimmings, are sewn onto the shoes. Underneath this, he had to puncture the leather. The trimmings were punctured also. They're currently attached with threads, and also some glue, some special glue he used instead of using this one. The thing with this, if you look closely, paint sort of chipped off, so that's sort of a hassle. I had to pay extra already for the paint job, but it seems like during the attachment process, the paint started to chip away. So I'm trying to figure out how to get the right color for the paint, you know, as long as it looks metallic. I think I'm gonna get away with it. But ultimately, it's somehow restored already. So the problem right now is repainting the front, or the trimmings of the toe. So if we compare the old one with the new one, when I got to hold it, I found out that this is more rubbery than I expected. So this is plastic all throughout, and it's firm. It's bendable and flexible, but not as bendable and flexible as this one, because this is made of rubber. This is purely rubber. Of course, rubber breaks down through the years. So after going through several art shops, I decided to have this painted with nail polish, nail coloring I mean. This is the brand, and the color is Denim on the Rocks. It's actually better color-wise versus the original paint used by the guys who made the 3D printout. So right now it's covered with tape.
Basic hip.
After some help from my girl, thanks to her skillful hands, I finally have a better paint job for the replacement trimmings. She used nail polish, the denim blue color, and also clear nail polish to get that metallic finish so you can see the gloss. It took some time cleaning up the borders. Awesome, very awesome.